Hello my amazing people, it's another day that we meet again. My name is Andy and today we want to do sculpting using dual form. Dual form is literally like sculpting your natural nails using plastic form. What you should know about sculpting, like prep, is very important. You have to do proper prep. Then primer is also necessary. Some people usually don't use primer, but in my case primer is necessary. Then you apply primer in making sure your nails are very clean without any blemishes on them. Apply your primer perfectly, then you go ahead and do your base coat. It's important, especially if you have rubber base, the better. That's a plus to you, because rubber base is usually a bit thicker than regular base coat, and it adds a lot of strength in your natural nails. That's going to help your nails last longer, and they're going to help your client's nails to stay strong, and they're also healthy on the nails. So that's very important, rubber base. Then you are going to scoop your gum gel or polygel, then you put it on your plastic foam like that, then you spread it using alcohol, or you can use surgical spirit. Sometimes people use monomer. Whichever product is good for you, then you go ahead and place it and hold it tightly. Make sure there is no overlap that is seeping besides like the side walls. Okay, then you flash cure it using that mini UV to hold it in position, and make sure you spread underneath so that it doesn't look bulky underneath. Hence that is going to like make your work easier and save you some time. So this is what you're going to repeat to all those nails before you cure them in the main UV. So if you're curing them in the main UV, make sure you cure for like 3 minutes. And sometimes you can place them and they don't fit nicely. You are allowed to remove. Sometimes I usually believe using common sense while doing nails is very important. Okay, so that's what you're doing on all the nails. And after you're done with this, you make sure you cure them for like 3 minutes before you pop off those nail foam. Make sure there is no product that is seeping sidewalls or at the cuticle. That's going to make your work messy. While you're trying to remove them, you're going to hurt your client. I believe some of you have experienced that, and that's necessary. That's very, very necessary. Then when you've cured them enough, you will have to remove these ones like this, and now you can shape it to the shape that you desire. This is what you're going to do. As you can see, shaping is going to be easy, especially if you blend in the underneath properly, because if you don't, it's going to cost you a lot of time, and that's your client will be bored. So that's how you're going to make sure underneath is taken care of, and you make sure your work is just neat, and you blend the cuticles nicely and making sure your job is neat. So after here, you will buff. After buffing, you can wash. If you're one of my biggest fan, I believe you should be subscribing to this channel by now and sharing it with your friend if you really need to perfect your craft. Then I usually like using this E-bit on underneath the nail so that they don't look bulky or they don't store dirt. Azibebi uchafu. That's very necessary and it's very important, okay? So that's, make sure you clean it after buffing. I like after cleaning you buff nicely, then you can wash, or you can just wipe them, then you apply. But remember, there are some cuticles that usually seep. They look at you there after you're done. So make sure you cut them out, and it's so satisfying if you know what you're doing. So after this, you can do your application, and I believe your client will be very happy with the result. Thank you for watching.